In the warm embrace of flame rule, under the eaves of the world, 4 souls of disparate paths converged at the Seldom Spring. Nancy Druid, the forest gnome touched by the moon's arcane. Estri, the tiefling whose beasts bent to her will. Peleus, the wood elf whose fists danced with the elements. And Leaf, the warlock sworn to eldritch entities beyond the stars. Their fates entwined by the whims of Dirk Seldom, the innkeeper whose tales of yore whispered of treasures hidden within a forsaken mansion in the woods. As days unfolded, the quartet found themselves rescuing Sylvia Redmayne, a bride lost to a cursed mirror's reflection, and thus they restored a fragment of Dirk's adventuring band, the Seldom Six. Their journey led them to Ebok Lockforge, a dwarf with a heart heavy with loss, seeking his father's legacy on an isle claimed by the dread pirate Flintbar. With sails unfurled, they braved the seas on a vessel steeped in Dirk's own legend, only to discover the grim fate of Oskir Lockforge, the pirate and patriarch, one and the same. As the Soul Forge, a device of dark portent, began to stir, the party remained unaware of the gathering storm of souls it beckoned. Through the midsummer's revelry, they traversed lands both wondrous and perilous. From the orcish dens to the enigmatic Unicorn Island, the party's legend grew. Yet, the shadow of the death curse loomed, a harbinger of trials to come. As the fading leaves began their descent elsewhere in the Sword Coast, the party's journey through the Neverwinter Wood was a symphony of the greens and golds of endless summer. The Seldom Spring welcomed them back with open arms. A brief respite before the arcane winds of teleportation whisked them to the distant shores of Chult. In the bustling Port Nyanzaru, they wove through a tapestry of rumours, each thread pulling them closer to the enigma of the death curse. The city's heartbeat with the thunder of dinosaurs, where Nancy, with a whisper and a nudge, claimed victory in a race that would become legend. The departure of Leaf, like the passing of a shadow, left a void soon filled by the radiant return of Atreyu the unicorn, rescued from the clutches of merchants with hearts as caged as their wares. With Eku, their guide as enigmatic as the jungle itself, they ventured into the verdant labyrinth of Chult. A tabaxi hunter, as elusive as the wind, crossed their path, a fleeting encounter that left more questions than answers. The Grung's assault was a cacophony of chaos, a test of metal and magic that ended with the party standing tall amidst the fallen. The ascent of Firefinger was a beacon of hope, where they greeted Roscoe, a soul as fiery as the tower itself. Azaka Stormfang's mask, once lost, was returned, a symbol of trust and honour restored. But not all was as it seemed. The jungle's serpents lay in wait, their venom a whisper of death. The vines, too, held a treacherous embrace, an assassination thwarted by the swift blades and swifter wits of the party. Camp Righteous stood as a testament to the folly of man and the patience of the crocodile, a temple where the righteous were humbled and the cunning prevailed. And as the fading's end drew near, the blessing of Sune, goddess of love and beauty, bathed them in a light that promised new dawns and new dangers. Leaf Fall brought a cascade of events, from the treacherous Camp Vengeance to the enigmatic dance of the Seven Winds. They bested a T-Rex, met guardians of ancient wisdom, and bade farewell to companions old and new. The ruins of Omu, shrouded in the whispers of a bygone era, beckoned the party forth. Within the city's embrace, they sought Kuzban's shrine, where puzzle cubes lay hidden, keys to mysteries untold. It was here that Orvex, once fallen in battle against the cunning Yuan Ti, pledged his guidance to those who had returned him to life's dance. Yet, it was the King of Feathers, a tyrant of scales and quills that marked the day's end. A T-Rex not bound by nature's laws, it teleported with a shimmer, and from its maw it unleashed a swarm of bees, a sight both wondrous and terrifying. The yellow banner camp and a mysterious wagon held secrets draped in canvas. In Shagambi's hallowed halls, Morthos, the tiefling fighter, met his end, his blade falling silent against the relentless clay gladiators. The next day, the air was thick with the scent of moss and the weight of destiny. Here, Atreyu, the unicorn of legend, and Orvex, the scholar revived by hope, met their end amidst the shrine's unforgiving stone. Their sacrifice, a somber note in the symphony of their journey, would not be forgotten as the party pressed onward, their hearts heavy yet unbroken. Yet, as the rotting's chill set in, the party's resolve never wavered. They returned to Shagambi's shrine, their spirits undimmed, ready to face whatever darkness the morrow might bring.